expertise in team building, cross-functional team leadership, organization development, and customer relationship management. And with an experience of 32 plus years in the industry, he was pivotal in setting up various departments under the IDS brand with a vision to cater to diverse set of needs across industries like IT and software solutions, legal, healthcare, engineering, patent and technology research, and much more. Founder and CEO of IDS Infotech Limited, Chairman, NASSCOM Chandigarh and Punjab, Chairman, British Business Group, Chandigarh and Punjab. Well, his company has in recent times imbibed new age technologies like AI and ML. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Mr. Partap Krishan Aggarwal, founder and CEO, IDS Infotech. Anywhere you're comfortable, anywhere.
Thank you, Nihayaka. Thank you so much. So very welcome. As she mentioned that when I journey Punjab mein shuru kari 32 years back, when I moved back from US, and I came and started my journey. And I think I start with a very simple story, which I always say that today's Punjab, can you believe it, sir? Today, what all we are doing in Punjab? There are people in the room जो blockchain technologies पे very advanced stage के ऊपर state of art पे काम कर रहे हैं. Sir, यहाँ पे Agnex नाम की company है, अजय सर उसके बारे में बात करते हैं. Maybe will be the future unicorn. We have a world's one of the top 5 testing companies. The top 5 in the world is operating from the region. So we are serving the region more than 10,000 physicians from the US as their back offices. So we are designing parts for the Boeing, Bombardier, the complete chain of Airbus supply chain. We are designing those parts in this region. So I can also tell you, you'll be happy to know the companies like BMW, Audi, and Daimler, all their patents are being exported from this region now, sir. I'm just, the list goes on and on, but on a very positive note, in a different note, if you look at our company hired 100 women in the over a span of 100 people over a span of 6 months, working in the night shifts. 56 of them are the women. So we talk about the women power. It's happening now in this region. These are all for the stories of Punjab. And guys, I told you all this story. I think we have now more than 800 startups here. 20 of them are funded by the government. But I think all this success, I can keep go on and on. But who are the people behind it? These are the people who did all this. These are the people who made it happen. Can we have a round of applause for the Punjab government here? So that's the context. That's where I'm coming from. So the environment, and there are stakeholders, there are people who made this happen. Of course, Invest Punjab. We hear about ISER. We hear about incubation centers. We hear about STPI. We hear about the co-working places. All these are adding and coming in a regular way and building the ecosystem here. And I think we are poised for a big growth. So here it is. I'll let the speaker speak from here. What we need to hear about, how do we get more and more investment into Punjab? How do we take it to the next level? The questions and answers, they all remain they all been all there, but I think it's evolved to a new level, sir. So please share with the audience what is happening in Punjab, what we should expect from Punjab government in the coming times. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. So now that the context has been set beautifully, let me introduce to you our first speaker. IT और ESDM sector में ये 26 साल से भी ज़्यादा का तजुर्बा रखते हैं, and he has been deeply involved in various policy formations for the IT and ESDM sector. He has also been tirelessly working for the promotion of entrepreneurship, innovation, and product creation in the country. STPI से पूर्व ये नेशनल इंफॉर्मेटिक्स सेंटर से जुड़े हुए थे और प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट और सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट की भी खास जानकारी रखते हैं. His diverse experience has propelled him to deliver some remarkable projects during this period. Currently, we know of him as Senior Director, STPI. Ladies and gentlemen, I now take pleasure in inviting Dr.Devesh Tyagi, Senior Director, STPI.
Good afternoon. First of all, I would like to thank TIECON for inviting STPI, and we look forward to have great connection after this communication. My co-panelists, ladies and gentlemen, present here. STPI, you all know, is Software Technology Parks of India, which was established by then Department of Electronics, and now we are under Ministry of Electronics and IT. So we work for promotion of exporters from the country. And you know, the total progress which we had made since 1990 when we were established, last year exports from STPI registered unit was around 7.2 lakh crores. So it is a tremendous journey which we have carried IT industry together with IT industry we had covered with from 1991 to 2023. As of date, we are having around 4,800 exporting unit connected with us. And we are providing them a single window clearance system which is set to be first single window clearance system of our country, and we are providing them around 40 services. The most important part of our service is Softech certification, and we do around 12 lakh of software forms we certify during 1 year. So this is a tremendous job, and we work within a citizen charter, and most of our services are well within the defined citizen charter which we follow. So we think ourselves as a promotional organization, which were created as a statutory body, but we will never think that we are a statutory body. Nobody knows that STPI issues a letter of permission which is equivalent to a license for exporting from the IT export from the India. That is what type of service we provide to the IT entrepreneurs. When we started in 1991, there were basically 3 challenges in front of our country. There was hardly any IT infrastructure. There was no computing facility available. And there was no communication facility or datacom facility available at that point of time. From STPI, we took challenge and we started from the 3 centers, and we even, as a first ISP along with VSNL, we created international gateways. We created IT gate infrastructure, and we import the mainframe computers for providing the common computing facility at our premises. And we were saying IT entrepreneurs that you just come to our premises and start working and taking your work to the exports. So that time there was hardly any IT industry, so we invited all the established establishments which were leading in some other business to come forward with us and join hand with us. So this trend continued till around 2015 when the Digital India program came, and we started realigning ourselves with the Digital India program. From taking a leaf of Digital India program, we created certain schemes. We also tried to follow the Startup India program of Government of India, and we created 2 more schemes at the helm of STPI. Along with this, we started because we thought that the next wave of IT industry will come from the newer cities. We call them Tier 2, Tier 3 cities, but we call them as the newer cities. During 2011 to 2023, we rose our center from 21 to 63. And all of them are in Tier 2, Tier 3 cities. Including in Tri-Cities, we had created our presence. One of the biggest incubation center which we had created in our country is in Mohali itself. It is a facility of 1.40 lakh square feet. And from here, I am happy to share with you that there are around 800 people which are working continuously doing the software exports. We have around 40,300 seats, readily seats available for the co-working space, and other is the bare shell which we are providing. Under NGIS scheme, the two schemes which we had created for the startup and to attract investment, is one of them is called as Next Generation Incubation Scheme, because we were providing incubation services since 1991, and we added certain things which the entrepreneur need today. And that's why we call it as Next Generation Incubation Scheme. Another scheme which we came up with the Center of Entrepreneur. So we want that our children, our students who are coming out of the school should become entrepreneur. And instead of seeking job, they should create job for our country. And we are almost successful in that. We were awarded that we have to create around 25 Center of Entrepreneurship in our country, and we had already established 23 in last 3 years. And I am sure within next 6 months that we will be crossing that target of 25, and we are currently looking to create Center of Entrepreneurship around in 28 in numbers. At Mohali itself, we created a Center of Entrepreneur. We called it as a Neuron, and we are providing in the basic lab facilities in AI. We are providing that in AVG, and we are providing the other COE ecosystem as well through this Neuron lab. What I want to stress is that the Center of Entrepreneurship that we call it Neuron, which we had established here, is not only the ecosystem which is available for the people, for the regional people here. All other 22 Center of Entrepreneurship, which is in emerging technologies and upcoming domains, we had created throughout the country, is connected through this Neuron Center of Entrepreneurship. The primary beings that we had created a AR/VR lab in Bhubaneswar. We had created FinTech Center of Excellence in Chennai. We had created a Center of Entrepreneurship in Blockchain at Gurgaon. We had created a Center of Entrepreneurship in AI at Hyderabad, in IoT at Bangalore. These all are interconnected. Suppose a person, an entrepreneur comes at Mohali and he is doing some work in data analytics and AI, and he needs certain help in AR/VR. So he can be immediately connected to our lab in Bhubaneswar. So these labs are all online. You can access them through the STPI website, and these are readily available. So this type of ecosystem we have tried to create. The number of entrepreneurs which we are, or number of startups which we are supporting in pan-India basis are more than 1,000 currently. 300 startups we are supporting through Center of Entrepreneurship. Another 300 we are supporting through our another program that we call it as Next Generation Incubation Scheme, and through our incubation centers, which is around 13 lakh square feet of the space which is available throughout, we are supporting another 400 startups. So this is the scale on which we are working and type of support which we are providing to the entrepreneurs. And I am happy to say that this is attracting investment in the startup in a big way. Another scheme which I want to share with you is BPO scheme, which we had run around 2018, and that scheme has attracted around, it has created 10 BPO center in the region. And for one of the BPO which we had supported by 600 seats, they had created an employment of 12,500 people. It is a big thing. And all the 10 BPOs has given the jobs to the people, it is around 15,000. So this is the scale on which STPI is working in the region. Another thing, another scheme which I want to put to you is EMC scheme, which is where the STPI is implementing agency. Under this scheme, we are creating EMC clusters throughout the country. And as of now, when I speak, we had received around 13 applications, and more than 2,000 crores of investment has already taken place under this scheme. And out of these 13 applications, 4 EMC clusters has already up and running. So this scheme, STPI can help, and it will surely bring more investment in this region. Another thing which we are planning is to go to more to Tier and Tier 2, 3 cities, along with Government of Punjab, which are partner, and I am thankful to them for supporting STPI in a big way. And together we are always discussing and making plan to take the IT industry at another stage in the region. We can create more centers of STPI across the state so that more entrepreneurs can be attracted. So with this word, I am very sure that with the effort of you people, STPI, Government of Punjab, and the budding, our upcoming budding entrepreneurs, I think we can take STPI, or we can take this region to a new heights. We had also planned that STPI will be create more, because we are leader in service sector and we are very nascent stage in the product domain. So we are putting in place the schemes which can convert our service nation to the product nation. So I invite you all to come with STPI, join hand with STPI in this endeavor. Thank you very much for your support.
Thank you so much, sir. And I just want to say one thing, that until we found fire inside of ourselves, we won't reach the spring of life. And I think one way to keep that fire ignited is to walk together. Thank you so much, sir, for your address. Let me make you meet our next guest now. He is a man who walks the vision, who walks the talk. A dynamic officer, he has wide exposure and long experience of different sectors in the government. An IAS officer of 2003 batch, he has